Imagine if you had a secret ability to understand exactly how people think, their emotions, their reactions, and the hidden reasons behind their decisions. What if you could read the room, sense hesitation, notice ego triggers, and predict behavior before it even happens? This isn't magic, it's psychology. The same psychology used by leaders, negotiators, marketers, and powerful communicators. And today, you're going to learn 5 psychological principles that explain how influence really works. This is for awareness and growth, because once you understand these patterns, you'll never see human behavior the same way again. Number 5, reverse psychology. Humans naturally resist direct pressure. When you tell someone not to do something, it often becomes the very thing they want to do. When people feel their freedom is challenged, they try to restore it. That's why sometimes saying, "it might be too difficult for you," can trigger someone's ego and push them to prove you wrong. It's not about forcing anyone, it's about understanding how pride and autonomy shape behavior. Number 4, the power of framed choices. Most people believe they make completely independent decisions. But in reality, decisions are shaped by the options presented to them. When you control the frame, you influence the outcome. If someone is given 2 choices, both leading in the same direction, they feel empowered, even though the path was designed. Brands, negotiators, and politicians often use this method. True influence isn't about forcing, it's about designing choices. Number 3, the guilt trigger. Guilt is one of the strongest emotional motivators. When people feel they've disappointed someone, they often try to repair that emotional imbalance. Direct accusations create resistance, but subtle emotional reflection creates self-awareness. When someone feels understood rather than attacked, they are more likely to correct their behavior on their own. Number 2, emotional momentum. Most decisions are not made through logic, they are made through emotion. In moments of fear, pride, anger, love, or excitement, people act quickly. Later, they justify those decisions with logic. Whoever understands emotional timing understands influence. This is why powerful speeches don't just share facts, they create feelings, because people may forget words, but they never forget how they felt. And number 1, the power of silence. Silence creates psychological pressure. When you stop talking, the other person's mind starts filling the gap. In tense moments, silence increases discomfort. In negotiations, silence makes the other side reveal more than they intended. Calm observation often carries more authority than loud arguments. The strongest presence in a room is often the one that speaks the least but watches the most. When used ethically, these principles help you become more aware, more confident, and more emotionally intelligent. Influence is not about control. It's about understanding human nature. Once you see the patterns behind decisions, you stop reacting blindly and start responding strategically. And that awareness alone changes everything.